Hi everyone, welcome back, and I hope that you have taken away some pointers from my first video in which I demonstrated 3 grounding yoga poses to help you find that gateway into the eye of your tornado so that you can find some peace and calm amongst life's craziness. Now that you have found a safe place, it's time for you to let go of all your frustrations, resentment, grief, and pent-up emotions in order to start the healing process. This letting go process is similar to cleaning out your closet. So now whose closet here is a mess and full of stuff you don't need? Give me some likes if you can relate, because my closet certainly was. If your closet is full of junk, how are you able to add in new and better things? Right? So you have to get rid of all the old clothes and clutter that haven't been serving you to make way for new clothes or items that will empower you and make you feel great again. So remember how I said I discovered yoga at a very challenging point in my life, and it has helped me find some peace and stability? The breakup with my long-term partner really affected me. I didn't realize it then, but I was holding on to so much anger, so much resentment, grief, and even guilt. My unhappiness in my job didn't help either. I was refusing to let go of the hurt. In a sense, I was afraid to let go because I've gotten so accustomed to being in a place of pain. And the earlier metaphor was literal for me because my closet was full of items that reminded me of my ex. Yoga made me realize that if I don't literally start cleaning out my closet of all his stuff, I would never be able to let go and move on. So one day I did just that. I donated everything that reminded me of him to a shelter, and it was like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders. I had space again to heal, and these 3 emotionally releasing yoga poses have helped immensely with the healing process. So yoga poses that promote release and healing are usually heart opener poses that allow you to release blocked emotions, become vulnerable, and peel away the imaginary walls of protection that we build around ourselves. The first heart opener pose I'm going to show you is the camel's pose or Ustrasana. So we start by kneeling in a kneeling position, about hip width apart. You can do this on the floor, but I prefer to do this on my Shantihi mat, and it's better. It provides cushioning for my knees, plus my mat is my go-to place to heal. So we tuck our toes under, place your hands behind your hips, and push your pelvis forward. Inhale, open the sternum, arch your back, and drop your head back. You can stay here for about 5 breaths, and this might be enough for you, but if you feel that you have a very flexible and strong back, you can reach down towards your heels for the full expressions of the pose. Slowly come out of it. You may repeat this pose about 2 to 3 times. What I love most about the camel pose, it forces me to be vulnerable, and there's strength in vulnerability because opening the heart brings suppressed emotions to the surface, and it forces me to acknowledge and deal with it. This process can be confronting and painful, but it is really necessary to start the healing process. Another heart opener pose that I love to do is the upward dog pose. So we start by lying on your tummy on the floor with your legs straight back. We want to place your hands by your sides, keep the elbows in, and on an inhale, push yourself up, rolling your shoulders back and opening the heart. You want to keep your arms straight, your shoulders directly above your wrists, and make sure your shoulders are not hunched like that into your ears. Keep them away and roll them back to create space. Keep on lifting your sternum and opening the chest. Hold for about maybe 5 breaths, and you can repeat this 3 to 5 times. You can choose to lift your thighs off the floor for a stronger pose, or keep it gentle by staying in a cobra pose with your lower ribs connected to the floor. Now both variations will give you the same benefits by opening your heart so that you can release whatever emotions you need to let go of. The last heart opener pose I'm going to show you is the half bridge pose, and this is one of a few back bend poses that can be whatever you need it to be, so rejuvenating, energizing, or luxuriously restorative. First we lie back on the mat with your hands by your sides. Your knees are hip width apart, legs close to your butt as possible. You want to start by lifting the tailbone, peeling the spine off the floor. Tuck your shoulders in, clasp the fingers together, and keep on lifting your chest up towards your chin. Lifting the hips and make sure that your knees are not falling out to the sides. Keep that activated and engaged. Stay here for 5 breaths. And to come out of it, slowly release the hands and peel the spine one by one all the way down to the mat until your tailbone touches the mat. You can repeat this maybe about 3 more times. It's a really, really nice pose. I love this pose. So those are the 3 heart opener poses you should be doing every day to let go of all your pent up emotions in order to start the healing process. And that's why I created Shanti, to start a movement that empowers women facing adversity to find strength and heal through the practice of yoga. When you practice with any Shanti products, you draw on the strength and peace that the brand represents, empowering you to deal with challenging situations, be it physical or emotional. You're also showing support for other women by starting important conversations that lead to women getting the help that they need to succeed. I want to help more women like me, so I have started allocating a portion of Shanti's profits to help fund community yoga classes in a small farming village for women who are struggling to cope and succeed in a male-dominated farming environment. So thanks for joining me. Did anybody find a pose that resonated with them? Let me know in the comments below which pose resonated the most with you, because different pose resonates differently with everybody. I would really love to know if this video has helped you in any way, so please feel free to share in the comments below. What things do you need to clean out of your emotional closet? What do you need to let go? I'm happy to answer any questions you have, or just here to lend an ear and offer some support. Let's speak soon.